Life feels good. Today I found a rhythm. I wake up without rush, without pressure. The days feel peaceful and the little routines feel like mine. There's a space to breathe, to think, to enjoy the moments. And next to that, I got people around me that always support me. I got friends who bring order without effort. A family that's always close, even when they're not right here. And I got someone besides me who understands me, not just in words, but in silence too. They are part of this feeling, this calm, this warmth. Not because everything is perfect, but because everything is real. And in moments like these, I'm not chasing anything. I'm not missing anything. This is where I am, and it feels fine for me.
Hello, who am I speaking with?
You're speaking with you. And I want to tell you to live life by the fullest.
I remember that phone call. It wasn't just a call. It was a message, a warning from the future. Just one sentence. Simple. But it hit me like a shockwave. It was like a wake-up call for me. I had a feeling I had to change something. So that's what I did. I just started with a plan. I took my notebook and started writing. Days turned into weeks, weeks turned into months, and I still didn't have a plan. But I did find something. I found some key values that I want to live by. But there was one problem: time. I was still working almost every day for someone else. So I made a decision. I made a call. This time to talk to my boss. I told him I needed to work less. Not out of rebellion, but out of needs. And just like that, I created room for myself. The base was set. Now the real work could begin. But there was a catch. I had no experience, no tools, no skills in building or filming. I was walking like a blind man. So I bought some tools but I didn't know how to use them at first. And I dove into hours of YouTube videos, learning, failing, and failing again. But there was one phrase that was coming back to me in every YouTube tutorial I saw. A sort kind of mantra, I guess. And that phrase was, just start.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
My first project wasn't planned as a big build, just a rooftop that needed some care, a space with potential. I didn't have many tools at the time of my life, and I barely knew what I was doing. But I wanted to try, to see if the process, the dust, the effort, the quiet focus was something I could fall in love with. This isn't a polished video, it isn't meant to impress, it was just me, figuring out if this could be the start of something. The second project started simple, just a shed that needed tidying up. A bit of order, some breathing room, nothing major. But as I got into it, something shifted. Because once I start, I want to do it right. Not just clean it up, rebuild it, strip it down, smooth the walls, make it better than it ever was. Halfway through, the plan changed. What was supposed to be a quick fix became a full renovation. Stucco, structure, the works. Maybe that is just how I'm wired. If I do it, I go all in. After the shed renovation, something shifted. I felt different, more capable, more focused. Like I was ready for something bigger. But there was one thing I hadn't touched yet. Wood. I had never built with it, never shaped it, joined it, or finished it. And that needed to change. So for my third project, I went all in for a TV wall, custom shelves, a built-in cabinet, and also a bench to bring it all together. Not just a build, but a statement. A way to test everything I had learned, and a way to test everything I still had to figure out yet. When the TV wall was finished, summer had arrived. Longer days, open windows, time to take the walk outside. Around that time, a good friend mentioned he wanted a proper barbecue. I gave him an idea. What if we built a full outdoor kitchen? He lighted up. And just like that, we had a new project. What started as a simple grill setup grew into something bigger. An outdoor kitchen, complete with counter space, storage, and a brand new terrace to bring it all together. Built from scratch, built together, built for the summer. After a few solid projects, I wanted to try something new. A build that might actually earn me something. The plan, 2 tables. One as a test for my brother, the second to sell. Practice first, then go all in. Simple idea, or so I thought. Because building our herringbone table turns out so much more difficult than I expected. Angles, alignment, patience, more glue than I care to admit. There was frustration, plenty of it, but also focus, progress, and moments of real joy in figuring things out. 2 tables, 1 big lesson. Nothing about this is easy, and that's exactly why I love it. By now, I had collected quite a bit of tools, but there was a problem. I had no proper place to work, no dedicated space to build, to focus, to create. The herringbone table was the breaking point. In the middle of that project, I stopped. Not because I gave up, but because I needed a real workspace first. A place to do things right. Luckily, my parents were there. Amazing people who support me in everything. They gave me a space to build, to grow, and to make a workshop of my own. This wasn't just about tools or projects, it was about setting the foundation for everything that would come next. The last project I captured before going live on YouTube was the build of a home office. All that building also led to a lot of filming and editing. To do that as well, I needed a better office, a place to focus, to create and bring ideas to life. At the same time, my girlfriend needed a walk-in closet, a win-win situation, if you ask me. This project felt different. Like everything I would learn so far was coming together, from woodworking to renovation. And next to that, I learned the basic skills of wiring electricity. I had help too, from someone you will meet soon, Plastic Guy. This build was a tough one, a massive project to do on my own, but in the end, it was all worth it. This channel is about building, with wood, with tools, with vision. But it is also about building something bigger, a creative business from the ground up. And if you subscribe, I'm taking you with me. See you in the next video.